Well, we're back. Guess what we got this time? We kind of hate to share this because this is like our all-time favorite place and we really don't want you to come. But we really can't keep it to ourselves too much longer because it is a fantastic place. As you can see behind us, beautiful lake. We are at Indian Lake, elevation 4,160 feet. So it's up in the mountains and doesn't open until the snow goes away in June. However, it snowed the other day and we're in late June. Anyway, it's a rustic campsite. It's got like pit toilets. It does have water spigots so you can get clean water, and I believe that's potable.
And the toilets the toilet facilities are quite clean, and they're cleaned pretty much daily. They're brand new. They did a lot of renovations over the last year, and the water outlets or spigots are usually you're not more than 1 or 2 campsites away from one, so it's not a long way to go to get good fresh water. If you
And
can't
they're
bring your
threaded. You could hook up a hose too.
Yeah, you could.
It's really quiet here during the week, and we've been here 10 days, and it rained most of those. So we're really happy for the sunshine. Actually, it poured some of those days. It dumped. Anyway, speaking of dump, that has a dump station. And you can buy wood here, and they have about 40, I think it's a little over 40 sites, and you can hook up online, and you have to call for reservations, but they're very friendly, and I can't remember how much it was per night. That probably would have been important, but I think it's on their website.
It's really no more than a state park. In fact,
No,
it usually runs less than a state park. The campsites are spaced nicely apart, so every campsite has a good degree of privacy, other than those that were designed to be group camps. You know, if you want to have more than one party and you guys want to camp together, there are spaces available for that.
So that's one of the reasons we love it, is because it's pretty secluded from other campers. You're not right on top of each other at all. And they have group sites in which 2 or 3 families could get together, and those are nice. And a lot of them face the lake, so you can just pull your kayak or your boat right down to the lake from your campsite. Yeah. That's the part we really love. So speaking of boating, we have new kayaks this year, so we got to try them out for the very first time on this lake.
You'll get to see those in the video. Plus, we're going to do another video where we get to show you close up our kayaks and what we like about them. We're not kayak experts, but we'll do a video on those so you can see why we like our new toys.
And so it's fairly easy to fish from. Even kayaks, the lake doesn't get too windy most of the time. It's beautiful like it is today behind us. That brings about fishing. There's lots of fishing here. In fact, on Father's Day every year, they have a fishing derby. This year, they put red tags, probably on the dorsal fin of some trout, and put those in the lake when they stock the lake. And if you catch a red tag, which I haven't yet, there are prizes. You get some money. I think it's $25 per red tag, and you get your picture taken, and probably they put that on Facebook or online on their site.
And this year there's a prize for the youngest fisherman and also the oldest father fisherman.
Nice. Yes. Since it's Father's Day, that's pretty cool. And this lake does not handle any motorized boats. But everything else is a go. Trolling motors work great, and there's a lot of those small boats out here for trolling motors, and the fishing's not bad. I actually caught 4 this morning. You'll see some of that later. And some I lost. Of course, fisherman's tale, the big one got away and snapped my line. Yeah. It's time for new line on that pole. There's some hiking. If you go down the road a ways and back up, you can hike for a while, and it's kind of up on top of the Blue Mountains. So nice views and beautiful woods, all kinds of trees in here, and birds. Wildlife is amazing. There are 3 eagles here this year, 1 juvenile, I think, and
2 adults.
Yeah, and they've been kind of staying on the backside over there behind us. Then we have pelicans, which go into this feeding frenzy every once in a while, and I try and follow them, see where the fish are, but they're not always eating fish. Sometimes they're pulling up crawdads. There are some geese, and
Lots of geese.
yeah,
Lots of geese. Yeah.
and they kind of have a nursery behind us over on the side, and they do move that around a bit. But there were some juvenile geese that didn't have full feathers yet, so they were pretty cool to watch. Some ducks, of course, and some deer, and you know, whatever other wildlife lives in the woods is here. A lot of different bird calls, frogs at night.
And then once a year, the local archery club down in Pilot Rock, which is, this campsite is about 20 miles south of Pilot Rock, Oregon. And the local archery club will have a tournament here, usually annually. I don't have the information for them, but I'm sure if you Google Pilot Rock Archery Club, you'll find them. That's how I found them originally. And so they do an archery tournament here every year also. You'll get some information on that.
I think I see a lot of four-wheelers up here, so I assume that you can go down the established forest roads in the area, you know, just to scout out some other places. And maybe you want to get away from the camp to do some archery shooting.
Cell reception is hard to come by up here. Usually when you get it, it's not real strong, and we found that it's a little difficult even to get text messages through.
Yeah.
But there are those who can find it. For emergency purposes, they do have a Starlink here, so it's not like you couldn't get help immediately if you needed to.
And they're well CPR trained, and
That's right.
that's great.
Yep.
One of my favorite things to do here is mushrooming, so it was perfect this season for morel hunting. The morels, some of them were great big, but they were all quite fresh, which is really nice. So I got a few bags full, small bags, and they weren't too hard to find. Took me a couple hours, and I've done that twice now, and I think I'll try one more time today because we leave tomorrow, and morels are always good in the freezer.
And with that, I think we're going to let you see some pictures and maybe send some video, and we're going to get back to having fun.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We'll see you at our next stop. Bye-bye. First time on the water with the new kayak. Eddyline Sandpiper. What do you think?
It's pretty cool.
Is it? Is it comfortable?
Yeah, and it glides without much trying.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll get this board in the water and I'll join you shortly.
They like orange sparkle.
Okay. What are they?
Power eggs.
Oh, the fish. I mean,
Trout.
trout.
Rainbow.
Trying to get in line here for a casting view.
No,
Yes.
I don't cast well.
Obviously well enough to catch fish.
Well, it doesn't require a lot of
Well, there you go.
expert.
Fish on.
Oh, and I got another one.
Oh, we got another one. That's 3.
I think I got him. Maybe not.
You got something back here.
Yeah, I do. This guy's putting up a little bit of a fight here. The pelicans are coming because they see me catching fish. Let's see ya. You got a red tag? Hey. Woo! No red tag. Same size. Same fish.
Same fish. No.
He likes me. What
You're
can I
not
say?
serious, are you? Oh, he's not done yet.
Come here, let me cut you loose. Wait. You're about to get cut loose, so just calm down. Okay?
Food? We're talking food?
Check it out. There's Bob and his new boat.
Oh, I'm loving it too.
What?
Eddyline Skylark 12.